Do you want to look like a model in 2026, even though that you may have shit genetics and you haven't changed since puberty? Well, in 2025, I transformed my face twice naturally. And the only reason it happened was because I obsessed over 3 things. Not surgery, not fillers, and definitely not thumb pulling. It's 3 things almost nobody talks about, and it's what took me from just being an average guy to now people thinking that my photos are AI generated. So in this video, I'm going to show you what these 3 obsessions are and how you can use them to maximize your appeal naturally. Let's start with obsession number 1, the reason why 99% of guys never glow up. And I've never heard anyone talk about this before. It's what I call training the 4 key facial muscles. And the most common one of these 4 muscles that I see the most underdeveloped in guys is the masseter muscle. Now you might be wondering, so what exactly is the masseter muscles? So the masseter muscles is basically just your chewing muscle that you have right at the end of your jawline here. So there are some certain bad traits that you have if you haven't been training your masseter muscles. So if you take a look at the screen right now, you can clearly see that there are a before and there are an after photo. So one of the bad traits that you will have if you haven't been developing your masseter muscles is a feminine appeal. So if you take a look at my before picture, I actually look way more feminine than on the right side. And that is because my face is way more narrow, because my masseter muscles hasn't been developed to have this thick kind of look. And that's why I actually look more like a woman on this picture, simply just because my face is more narrow. It has nothing to do with bone mass, it's simply just because you have a lack of training your masseter muscles. And that was actually the next step. And that's because I see so much beef on the internet saying that you just need more bone mass to have this more masculine look. And usually that's actually not the case. Usually you have plenty of bone mass in your skull structure, but it's usually just because your masseter muscles hasn't been developed, so it looks like you have that thick looking bone mass. The third thing and the last bad trait is that you will have an asymmetrical face. So take a look at this picture down here. For the woman, you can clearly see that one of her masseter muscles are more developed than the other side, which easily makes her face shift more to one of the sides, which again makes her look more asymmetrical instead of symmetrical. And it's the exact same thing for me. If you take a look at my picture, you can see how my left side is developed more. So my face actually shifted to more of the right side, so my head was tilted. And as you can clearly see, look at this line here. Look at how uneven it is. And then look on the other side now, where I have actually started to train this masseter muscle more, so they become equally as big and strong. Then all of a sudden my face actually starts to go back into a neutral head position. So there's 2 action steps that I want you to do if you want to fix these bad traits. And first of all, it is to chew harder food, because for most people they have underdeveloped masseter muscles simply just because you haven't actually been pushing them to failure, basically. Just like at the gym that we want to push our biceps to failure when we're doing an exercise, you want to do the exact same thing with your masseter muscles. And the best way to do so is either eat hard food, like tough food, like meat, it could be hard bread, something in those lines. That is the best food that you can actually get to give your masseter muscles the hypertrophy to grow bigger and stronger. But that will just fix the problem of getting bigger masseter muscles if they are underdeveloped. But if you had the asymmetrical part issue, then what my advice to you would be is to actually chew 70% on your weaker side and then only chew 30% on your stronger side until they are equally big and equally strong, so your face has fixed itself, so then you can start chewing properly after that point. An important note that I want to give you is that you need to stop munching when you're eating, and you need to keep your mouth closed and chew so your teeth are in alignment, so your lower jaw and upper jaw closest together, not asymmetrical. That could also be a reason for why you have fucked up your symmetrical parts. But of course, for every person, this is different. For some people, they have other muscles in their face that are underdeveloped. So if you want me to take one look at you so I can tell you exactly what you need to do right now to become the most attractive version of yourself, so you will save so much time, then I have a program where I'm currently helping tons of people already seeing great results. So why shouldn't it be you? So if you're interested in working together with me one-to-one, then have a look at the top link of the description. All the details are there. So now let's go to obsession number 2, which is hair maxing. So what is hair maxing? So if you take a look at the picture here, you can see that I have clearly hair maxed, because hair maxing is where you maximize the most attractive hairstyle just for you, but also just getting the health of your hair to a different level. So you can clearly see the health of my hair on this picture and this picture are completely different. You can see on the right side my hair looks so much more hydrated, while on the left side picture my hair looks so dry. It looks like if you just try to touch it, it would like fall apart. But that is actually not the most important thing that we can do with our hair. The most important thing that we can do with our hair is that your bad traits are currently visible, and we can actually hide them if we just hair max. So think about what I just said. So if you have some insecurity right now on your face, usually around the upper part area, so maybe your eyes isn't how you want it to be like, maybe your ears aren't how you want it to be like, maybe your nose is a little bit crooked, you can literally grow your hair so you fix these insecurities. So let me give you an example to make you clearly understand this. So if you look at my left side picture, you can clearly see I have what's called Dumbo ears. Look at how, bro, this is fucking monkey, yeah? What the fuck is this, right? This is a big insecurity that I had, and a little bit also with my nose. Look at how uneven, like it's very crooked, my nose, and it still is, because you need surgery to fix something like that, because something is broken, like you have a deviated nasal bone or some shit like that. But anyway, the point is that I had very flared out ears, so kind of like a Dumbo, you know, the elephant, right? And I wanted to fix this, but I never thought about that you could literally just grow your hair out to the side so it kind of goes wavy down on my ears. So now look, it doesn't even look like I have Dumbo ears. It actually looks like my ears are actually more inwards, and that is simply just because I learned how to hair max and kind of hide away my bad traits. So the action step that I want you to do is simply just actually go onto AI, and then what you want to do from here is actually just think about a hairstyle that you currently want to have, and then see if it will work. So the way that we test this is literally just going onto ChatGPT, like you can see from this example in the left corner that I did this. So you can see that this picture on the left side is clearly AI, because I wanted to see how I would look like with a buzz cut. Maybe it will make me more masculine, but you can see how it's okay, but it's not even close to be as attractive as the right side picture here, where I have tons of curls, medium long type of hairstyle, which looks so much more attractive. But that is literally just something that you can do. You can literally go onto ChatGPT and just tell it, make from this picture, so then you give it a picture of your current hairstyle, and then you just tell it, please make an hairstyle of me with a middle part, or give me a hairstyle where I have slick hair, you know, turned it back. Maybe you tell it, give me surfer hair, medium long. You get the point, right? You can literally experiment with this as much as you want to, and then AI is so like on point that if you just give it like your facial features, it can easily make it look so realistic to actually what the hairstyle would look for just for you. So now let's go to the obsession number 3, which is honestly one of the most important things that really also were a huge factor for my transformation, and that is debloating. So what is debloating now, you may ask? So if you take a look at the screen, you can clearly see again that there's a before and there is an after picture. And if we take a look at the left side, you can clearly see how my chins are so puffy. Like there's no bone structure basically. It just looks like I have so much fat around my face. However, it's actually not fat. It is water. It is basically just water weight. And if you take a look on the right side now, I have actually learned on how to debloat my face so I get what's called the hollow cheeks. So basically some of the bad traits that you will have if you haven't debloated yet, it's first of all that you have no jawline definition. So what I talked to you about, like basically also the lack of bone structure. You don't have any of these two because it looks like you have fat or water weight around your face, so it hides away your features. And then the third thing is just that you don't have the hollow cheeks, which is a huge degrade in your looks. Like it makes such a huge difference for these two different things. So basically the action step that I want you to do in order to us to get rid of all the water weight, because it's not just like dehydrating yourself, because if you dehydrate yourself, your body is so smart that it will actually take water from the lower part of your body and then it will pull it upwards to your face to make you hydrated. So we can't really trick our body, sadly. So what we want to do instead is to learn the difference between potassium and sodium. So if you take a look at the left bottom picture here, if I can zoom a little bit in on it, yeah, you can see these are the most common foods that have the most amount of potassium, and it's things as bananas, potatoes, and ribeye fillet and salmons, which is such healthy foods in the first place. So there's no reason why we wouldn't want to maximize these different things, because the thing is, potassium and sodium are both electrolytes, but the thing is, sodium is things like salt, fast food, like these kind of processed foods, and it's in sauces as well usually. So the thing is, when we get a lot of sodium, it will actually bloat our face because it will make us hold on to more water weight. And if we get more of the potassium, we will actually rinse out all this water weight that we have in our face, basically, to explain it in short terms. So basically you just want to eat more bananas, potatoes, because those are the things that has the highest amount of potassium. But the thing is, this is a great start. This will absolutely rinse out the water weight and etc. But there's also another huge important factor that I really see is really common in cultures like India and Asia, if you live in these kind of countries. Basically, it's just when you are eating a lot of carbohydrates. Because the thing is, carbohydrates, as it sounds, it hydrates your body, and furthermore, it fills up your body with water. It basically makes you hold on to more water weight. So you actually want to cut down on the amount of carbs, which is kind of problematic if you want to also build more muscle mass. So that's why I would say that you just need to figure out in which periods of life that you're in. Do you want a body max right now, or do you want a facial, face max right now? That's what you need to look into. But this is basically just what you need to learn, is that those are the two main factors for why that your face is bloated. There's also other reasons, but these are just the two most common ones that I see in the guys inside of my program and the ones that I've been helping on one-to-one calls. And while these 3 obsessions that I've been walking you through step by step in this video are really important for your looks, but there's so many other things that we need to do as well. There's obviously things like skincare. So if you have a lot of pimples or acne on your face, maybe you have dry skin, so your face actually cracks open. So a lot of bacteria comes into your face, which fucks up your hygiene, and which makes you get inflammation, which will get you breakouts of acne, all of these different things. It could be that you also want to build an aesthetic body, as I talked to you about, because that is also one of the things that are the most important things to attract the opposite sex. Maybe you also want to Tinder max to know how to get more attraction from girls, how to take the right pictures, and all these different things. All of these things I have a full guide on inside of my program. So if you're interested in this, and also work together with me, it's like all these things you literally get in one package for just $49 right now, because it's in pre-sale. Soon I will increase the price. So think about how powerful that is, like how much valuable things that you're gonna get. It's just like one pair of shoes, not even a pair of shoes, like a low price pair of shoes. Isn't that worth like getting the most attractive amount of possible? Think about how valuable that's gonna be in your life. It's not just your looks, but think about if you want a career. If you go into a career and you look better, they will literally like you more, and they probably the chance of you getting the job will literally be higher. So think about how high of an ROI, like return on investment, this will be for you. Anyway, if you're interested in this and you want the same results as my guys have gotten inside of my program, then have a look at the top link of the description. I will be so excited to see you in there. So now that we are at the end of this video, I really want to say a thank you for watching this far. It's not sadly that many people who actually takes an importance in their looks and how they look, right? So I'm just so proud of you for actually taking the action step to actually try to improve your looks. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for that, and thank you for actually listening to me for that. Think about, like, I'm so grateful for that out of all the Looksmaxxers out there, you're actually taking my advice and you're listening to me, and I'm so happy for that. And that's exactly why that I know that if you like this kind of content and you feel like you're getting knowledge from this, then I will highly recommend you to go down and click subscribe to my channel so you can get more of this educational stuff. So if you want to keep on learning, then have a look at this video over here. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day, bro. Mwah!